Hello dear viewers. Kindly subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Kindly enjoy. Once upon a time, in a bustling village, there was a meat seller named Carson. At first glance, Carson seemed like any other butcher in town, his shop filled with the scent of freshly cut meats, his counters gleaming with slabs of beef, pork, and poultry. Yet behind his friendly smile lay a man of greed and wickedness. Carson's shop was always busy, for he sold his meat at unusually low prices. The villagers believed they were getting the best deal, unaware of the sinister secret behind his business. What no one knew was that Carson had struck a deal with dark forces. Instead of using proper, fresh meat, he mixed his products with spoiled and diseased cuts, ones that had been discarded by other butchers or scavenged from unclean sources. But that was not the worst of it. Late at night, Carson would sneak out of his house and venture deep into the nearby forest, where he'd trap unsuspecting animals in cruel ways, leaving them to suffer before butchering them and blending their flesh into his stock. The animals cried in the night, but no one knew the source of the eerie sounds. The village's people ate his meat unknowingly, and over time, strange sicknesses began to spread. At first, the illnesses were minor: headaches, fatigue, stomach pains. But as time went on, people became gravely ill. The village doctor couldn't explain the sudden plague that had befallen the town. Despite this, Carson continued to profit. He used his wealth to expand his shop and silenced anyone who questioned his practices with bribes or threats. But as Carson grew richer, the village grew weaker. Soon, the forest itself seemed to rebel against him. The trees, once vibrant, began to wither. Strange creatures, twisted and malformed, were seen lurking at the edge of the woods. It was as if nature knew what Carson had done and was seeking revenge. One night, Carson ventured into the forest once more, eager to catch fresh game for his vile trade. As he set his traps, a low growl echoed through the trees. Thinking it was just another animal, he pressed on. But the growl grew louder, closer. The air around him thickened, and the shadows seemed to come alive. Suddenly, a massive figure emerged from the darkness, a creature neither fully human nor beast. Its eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and its body was made of the very forest Carson had defiled: branches, vines, and decaying earth. The creature spoke, its voice deep and ancient. "You have desecrated this land, butcher of souls. Now, the forest claims its price." Before Carson could react, the creature lunged at him, dragging him deep into the forest. His screams echoed through the night but were quickly swallowed by the trees. When the villagers awoke the next morning, Carson's shop was closed. Days turned into weeks, and no one saw him again. Without Carson's tainted meat, the villagers began to heal, though many never fully recovered from the damage he had done. The forest, too, began to regrow, as if the land itself had been purged of evil. But they say, on nights when the wind howls through the trees, you can still hear Carson's cries, trapped forever in the forest he had tried to exploit, paying for his greed and cruelty for all eternity.